Hey, what's up? Otaku Mike here. Let's talk about Two-Face number one. Let's get into this. So, Two-Face number one starts out in a place called the White Church. What is the White Church? I personally never heard of it. Maybe it first showed up in this issue. I don't know. But the White Church is basically a place where all the gang families of Gotham, all the criminals or whatnot, they come to and basically hold court and basically, kind of deal with their own people or kind, as one might say, deal with their differences when a crime is committed against one another. And good old Harvey Dent slash Two-Face, since he was a lawyer, he is a part of this white church being an attorney. And he is basically trying to defend Victor Zsasz as Victor is being convicted or possibly charged with potential murder of somebody within the Falcone crime family, I believe it is. And if you don't know who Victor Zsasz is, he is a serial killer who basically marks himself for every victim he has or has killed, basically. And Zsasz is basically saying, no, I didn't kill this person. It wasn't me. If I would remember them. I remember every single victim I have killed, and I do not have a mark, and they don't have a mark on them as well. And when Two-Face is getting ready to basically get Zsasz off scot-free, Zsasz makes a move. So after the incident with Zsasz trying to kill this woman, he doesn't end up killing this woman, by the way. He ends up marking himself, but doesn't end up getting his kill. Sad to say. This woman ends up confronting Harvey, and she basically says, I want to do more good in this world. I believe she is part of one of the crime families, if I remember correctly, and she wants to help Two-Face out. And Two-Face like, okay, you can be my eyes and ears in the underworld, basically. So he basically gets an assistant. Two-Face, the lawyer, gets an assistant. That's funny to say. And we come to find out after they come to this agreement of sorts, I guess, we find out that, she ends up noticing while on the commotion with Two-Face and Zsasz that something is off with our boy Two-Face, Harvey Dent. Something's a little off, and we find out later on that Harvey has basically locked away the Two-Face persona, and Harvey is trying to put away all these criminals to eventually try to get into the good graces of the Gotham, PD, the Gotham law, whatever you want to call it, and get reinstated as a lawyer. And yeah, that's kind of where things end. Two-Face is locked away and wants to get out to do some bad, but Harvey's like, no, we're going to be doing good, and eventually they'll let us back in and we'll be able to be a real hero, I guess you could say. All right, so let's look at the interior artwork. The interior artwork is actually very, very well done. It is lots of dark purples and very moody, very, very stylized, I feel like, in a sense, with the artwork. It is very well done. They do a very nice, transition from, I guess, what is possibly in Harvey Dent's head versus, reality, in a sense. But yeah, it's very much like a somewhat, gritty, artistic depiction of the Gotham underworld and whatnot. It's very well done. I love all the little details. Almost horror-esque, I feel like, in a sense. Everything just has a creepy vibe to it. If it was more of a courtroom drama in a sense. Very much like you would get one of an HBO show, I feel like. But yeah, it is very well done. I like all the stuff that they've done with Two-Face in this, and the depiction of the courtroom. It's not a boring read. I feel like it's very very stylized, almost like a TV show. I feel like a Law and Order or a Criminal Minds, I feel like. But yeah, this artwork is definitely top notch. I love when we go into like Two-Face's mind later on and seeing how that is. It's pretty cool. I have to say, I picked this up on a whim and I didn't know what to expect. I was like, how good can a Two-Face book actually be? I mean, it's Two-Face, you know. Uh, but I was pleasantly surprised by this book and how much I enjoyed it. Very much like a courtroom drama book, very Law and Order esque, but with bad guys. Um, I found it pretty interesting that Two Face technically is trying to become a good guy, which, if you really think about it, he's tried to become a good guy before and become reformed in a sense. Way back, and I think it was like the 1 year later storyline. I think Two Face was trying to become reformed, and he had like plastic surgery to fix his face and stuff. But I feel like, now go with me on this, I feel like Two Face's logic to try to basically wash the sins of his past away for doing all the bad stuff by doing all the good stuff, and eventually becoming, I guess, like a an important person in society, and whatnot. I kind of feel his logic is not sound, in a sense. Because Two Face is a criminal. But I mean, hey, criminals have reformed before. Is Harvey gonna reform? Who knows? I don't know. But I did end up liking this first issue quite a bit. And it seems like going forward in each issue, obviously Zsasz is a loose thread out there. Zsasz is going to be a problem. But it seems in the next couple issues, each issue is going to be dealing with a different court case, which I find to be really interesting and a really fun way to tell this story with Two-Face. Because I feel like a lot of people forget that Two-Face was a lawyer or a defense attorney, I guess you could say. And that's an aspect I feel like a lot of people forget about and they don't really use within Two-Face's character. But I do feel like it was a fun take on the Two-Face character. And it was, of the first issue, was very well done, and it made me want to see exactly where this is going, even though I feel like this is going to end bad for Harvey, to be honest. I don't think things are going to go good for Harvey. Just saying. I mean, eventually Two-Face is going to get out of his mental cage and probably wreak havoc on stuff, and things are going to end badly. That's personally how I feel. But yeah, this is a fun first issue. I'm looking forward to reading more of it. The artwork is good. Writing was good. It was a very interesting look into the seedy underbelly of Gotham. But let me know what you think down below. Do you like this? Do you not like it? Did you not pick it up for reasons? Who knows? But yeah, looking forward to continuing this. I think it's a mini series, if I remember correctly. Because I think it's like 5 or 6 issues. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna talk to you, Mike. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Stay safe.